Lance Lightyear is a singer, songwriter, lyricist, and MC born and raised in Cape Town, Mitchell's Plain. He uses music to actively criticize the systematic oppression of the LGBTQ plus community. He brings forth queer evolution, queer expression, and queer freedom, most prominently in music, fashion, and visual imagery. He embodies confidence in his unapologetic attitude and understands the injustices against queers, but also represents a future where all bodies can exist freely and equally. Lance, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I'm so happy to be here today. I go by the name of Lance Lightyear. It's your favorite queer.
How and why did you then decide to be in the music industry?
So I've always been around that type of space, but I really enjoy creating. Also, I just wanted to be, I didn't see enough inclusivity for queer beings in the music industry. And I didn't have someone that I could point out and say, that is the person that I looked up to. So I thought I'd become that person for myself.
I read your article in the Plainsman newspaper, and there was a part that caught my eye saying how you were made fun of in school for wearing makeup, and someone actually said you were going through a phase. Please tell us, how did those comments affect you and how did they make you stronger?
Wow, I was really nervous and very excited for that article. I have to say, those comments only now I see have kind of motivated me, but in the beginning, it slowed me down. It broke me down. Some of them it was just unnecessary, I feel, because I don't feel like it's important for you to go through something bad in order for you to blossom. Like, you can't just blossom, and I feel like I wasn't afforded that opportunity based on those comments. I was very conflicted to choosing whether to fight back or having to like not say anything. Still today, it triggers me a little bit, but I'm like I said, I'm a little bit stronger now.
Now I know what LGBT stands for, but can you please maybe explain to me and our listeners what the QI means and the explanation of it?
So I derived my information off Google only because I wanted to educate accurately. Intersex is a person that is born with reproductive or sexual anatomy that doesn't fit the boxes of male or female. And then queer is an umbrella term for sexual and gender minorities who are not heterosexual or cisgender. So I identify as a queer being because I unapologetically bring forth feminine as well as masculine energy personified.
Is there anything else you would like to add, Lance?
There's so many things that I want to say, but I don't want to keep you all day. So I'll just stick with the formalities. Like I said, my name is Lance Lightyear. Again, you can find me on all the social media platforms. That is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just search Lance Lightyear. You can also find my project, Queer Urban Memoir, on all the major streaming platforms. And then I just wanted to let the listeners know, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for this opportunity. RX Radio, big love to you guys. And my queer babies, we're going to be doing the things that needs to be done. I said and I promise you, and we'll work hard so that we can exist freely and equally.
You're listening to RX Radio.
For and by children.
RX Radio. RX Radio rocks.